Hey guys, Julian here. In this video, I am going to show you how to use the NT1 5th generation's onboard DSP to make your audio sound awesome. Digital signal processing, also known as DSP, allows you to add processing and effects to your audio in order to enhance, alter, and optimize it to best suit your voice or your recording scenario. Inside the NT1 5th generation is a powerful DSP chip which gives you access to an array of studio quality processors that will help you take your audio to the next level. This includes a compressor which will give your audio more smoothness and punch, a high-pass filter which is useful for adding more clarity to your audio, a noise gate for getting rid of background noise, as well as the legendary Aphex Aural Exciter for adding some sparkle to your sound, and the big bottom for adding richness and depth. These are accessible when using the NT1 5th generation in USB mode and the mic is plugged into a computer like we have here. To activate the processing, you need to use either RØDE Central, the easy-to-use companion app for RØDE microphones, or RØDE Connect, our free podcasting software. Download both of these via the links in the description below. In RØDE Connect, simply assign the NT1 5th generation to a channel, then click the mic icon to access the processing menu. In RØDE Central, you'll need to choose the NT1 5th generation from the left menu and click the audio setup icon. Now, there are two different ways to control the processing. First, we have this intuitive basic editor, which is similar to the VoxLab editor found on the Rodecaster Pro 2. This has three controls for depth, sparkle, and punch. Depth will add more richness to the low-end frequencies in your signal. And as I turn that up, you can probably hear some of the bass frequencies really shining through. Sparkle will add more presence to the high-end frequencies in our signal. As I turn up the sparkle control, you can hear the air shining through in the higher frequencies there. And then, of course, punch will add some subtle compression to our signal, making it, well, punchier. That's just really adding some articulation and smoothness to our signal. This is a really easy way to quickly dial in great sounding audio. They work particularly well on voice or vocal recordings, so try adding a decent amount of each control to add more character to your voice. Now, they are quite subtle, so don't be scared to add quite a bit of each of these controls. Now, as you can see down the bottom left here, we also have the high-pass filter, which has two controls, one at 75 and one at 150 Hz, which basically just rolls off frequencies below those two different points. Now, if you want more control over your processing, you can also click the Advanced button to access the Advanced editor. Here, you can control every parameter of every individual processor or turn off any that you don't want to use. Once you've found your perfect settings, these will automatically be saved to the microphone itself. So even after closing RØDE Central or RØDE Connect or unplugging the mic, they will still be remembered. This means that you can use the processing with any other apps you like, such as your favorite recording software. But it is important to note that the DSP only works when the mic's sample rate is set to 48 kHz and the bit depth is set to 24-bit. It's also important to remember that the onboard processing is part of the digital side of the mic, so it cannot be used when you are using the XLR output. And that is how you use the NT1 5th generation's onboard digital signal processing. To find out more about these processors, check out the links in the description below. Happy recording.